Hello friends, I am Tanuja Gupta. Today we'll discuss the topic voluntary registration in GST. So what is voluntary registration in GST? Every small business, suppliers or service providers having a turnover of less than 20 lakhs in case of supply of service, 40 lakhs in case of supply of the goods or 10 lakhs in case of specified states may get themselves registered voluntarily, self-register themselves under GST to get the benefits of GST and fall under GST framework. If your turnover is less than the threshold limit of 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs or 40 lakhs, and if you are under the category other than those which are required to be registered compulsorily, and if you're not exempt from GST, then you can voluntarily register yourself under GST. The types of GST registration: voluntary registration, compulsory registration, composition levy, or as per the direction of the officer. Voluntary registration means you can go ahead and register yourself voluntarily even if your turnover is less than the threshold limit. Compulsory registration, when you have entered into any interstate sale from say state of Maharashtra to the state of Karnataka, then you have to compulsory register for under GST. And if you are normally registered under GST in the state of Maharashtra, but if you're taking part in any exhibition for the supply of the goods in the state of Karnataka, then you have to compulsory register yourself in the state of Karnataka as a casual taxable person. Similar is the case about for the NRI. NRI coming from abroad to India, taking part in the exhibition for the supply of the goods or service will have to compulsory register himself as a casual taxable person in India. And if you are supplying any goods or services through e-commerce platforms like Amazon, Flipkart, or if you have any cloud kitchens for supplying food services through Swiggy, Zomato, then also you have to compulsory register under GST. If your turnover has crossed the threshold limit, then also you have to compulsory register under GST. What is the composition levy? Composition levy, when your turnover has crossed the threshold limit, but it is below 1 crore 50 lakhs or 75 lakhs in case of specified states, then you can opt for, or you can go ahead and register under composition levy under GST. The benefit is that the GST rates are fixed at as low as 1%, 5% or 6%. 1% in case of traders or manufacturers, 5% in case of restaurant business, and 6% in case of service providers. The benefit of composition levy is that the GST tax compliances are bare minimum, but the disadvantage is that you cannot add the GST on the tax invoices that you raise to your customers. That means you cannot collect the GST element from your customers. You have to pay the GST out of your pocket, the 1%, 5% or 6%, whichever is applicable in your case, out of your pocket. You cannot collect it from your clients and pay it to the government. Nor you can claim any setup of the GST that you have paid on the purchase of your supplies. As per the direction of the officer, if the officer is satisfied or has reasons to believe, then he may temporarily register you and issue a show cause notice. Within a period of 1 month, you have to get yourself registered under GST. Before registering for GST, you must know who your suppliers are, who are your customers, and what are your resources in hand. So if your suppliers and your customers are unregistered, then you must evaluate your decision to get yourself registered under GST, because you will not be able to claim any setup of GST input tax credit. And also, you must take into consideration what are your resources, whether you have the laptop, your internet, you have your professionals to guide you regarding the generating of the GST invoices, bills, and GST payments, GST return filing. So you have to evaluate all these things before going ahead and getting yourself registered under GST, because once you are registered under GST, then all the provisions of GST will be applicable to you, as it will be applicable in the normal circumstances, irrespective of the turnover and irrespective of the threshold limit. What are the benefits of GST? You can collect the GST from your clients, and you can claim a setup of the GST on the purchases from your suppliers. There's a seamless flow of credit of GST. You'll get a good rating on the GST platform. You will enter into the GST registered business network, and the GST registration certificate is also a valid business proof, which is used in many official places. What are the disadvantages of GST registration? Once you are registered under GST, then all the provisions of GST will be applicable to you, irrespective of your turnover or irrespective of the threshold limit. the GST payment, regular GST payments, multiple GST return filing, and if there is any delay or any short payment or any default in payment or return GST return filing, then accordingly interest or penalty may be levied on you. So there are a lot of increased cross compliances. Once you are registered under GST, then all these provisions will have to be complied with. And there are a lot of exemptions. There are a few exemptions from GST, the agricultural sector, education industry, healthcare industry, and handicraft goods. So these are all exempted from GST. So if you are other than these categories who are exempted, then you can voluntarily go ahead and register yourself to get all the benefits of the GST. And before registering under GST, you must evaluate who your customers are, who your suppliers are, and what are your resources in hand. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and do not forget to like, subscribe, and share. Also, please go through my a blog on iamtanujagupta.com on the similar topic, voluntary registration under GST. Thank you. Bye-bye.